house that was designed by the famous Philadelphia architect Frank Furness. Many people are familiar with his work down at Cape May. This is an unusual structure that he designed up here in northern New Jersey. He was brought up here to design the Alamac, or what was originally known as the Breslin Hotel, a tremendous 250-room hotel that was built here and was ringed with millionaires' cottages, of which this was the grandest and was located just over the border from the hotel. Frank Furness's work is still widely studied and is considered one of the deans of American architects. Lotta Crabtree actually used this house extensively from 1885 until 1900 for some 15 years, but she would own it for some 35 years. In that period from 1900 to 1920, she would rent it out during the summer and come in and check on it. She maintained a presence here at Lake Apacung really until her death in 1924. Definitely of the folks that have ever lived at Lake Apacung, Lotta Crabtree was one of our most famous. Miss Lotta Crabtree was the most important and popular actress of her generation. From the 1870s to the 1890s, it was said all you had to do was put the name Miss Lotta on a marquee and you were sure to fill the house. Contemporary of the famous Sarah Bernhardt, she was actually more popular in America. This house was actually given to her as a gift from her mother in 1885 at the peak of her popularity. It was part of what was then known as the community of Breslin Park. It was built around a 250-room hotel, and it was ringed by a group of millionaires' cottages, of which this was one. Of those 20 original cottages, there are about 11 that still survive. This is certainly the grandest and most famous of those cottages.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. This house was part of Breslin Park, which consisted of about 20 cottages that surrounded the Grand Breslin Hotel. It is by far the grandest of the houses that still remain here at Lake Apacung. When it was built, it brought a tremendous amount of prestige to the lake area. Mount Arlington is still a very unique area on Lake Apacung because of the grand Victorian Queen Anne houses that survive here today. This house itself still has many of the original features from when Miss Lotta actually lived here, from stained glass windows to the original billiard table to the fireplaces to many architectural features in the house. It is an extremely unique house on Lake Apacung and one that you will not find any similarity to something else that exists here today.